Wake your pulp glass up. OJ in the morning, right here at Dallas Sports Talk Radio. Subscribe, engage, like, connect with us on social media platforms at Dallas Sports TA2. Do not forget, leave us a comment telling us who you are and where you come from. Once we receive that alert notification, we will subscribe to your channel and leave a comment as well. Over 1,300 subscribers is the goal. 2.4 million views. Thank you to everyone who is watching. Thank you to everyone who is returning. Let's increase the matrix. Let's get monetized together. If you subscribe to the channel at Dallas Sports Talk Radio, you will be eligible to receive profit sharing. We are the first channel to offer profit sharing to all of our subscribers. Subscribe, engage, like. Go to our social media platform at Dallas Sports TA2. At 0940 hashtag what's the haps. Cowboys, are we going to wait the Oxnard to see who's going to be the first one to step up and put it all of the weight of the past 30 years on their shoulders, celebrating another Super Bowl victory from the 90s, 30 years past since the Cowboys beat Pittsburgh Steelers in their 5th Super Bowl victory. The start of the dynasty, the pause of the dynasty, or the halt of the dynasty. That's what we're trying to find out. Hashtag rain on the Dakota. Let's get monetized together. Hashtag always local, always live, every day, Monday through Friday, here at Dallas Sports Talk Radio. There's no debate. If you like it, we watch it. If you missed it, we will talk about it. Let's get monetized together. We are the fastest growing sports talk news weather traffic broadcast in the hashtag Metroplex Star. There's no debate. DallasSportsTalkRadio.com. This is how we start hour number 4 at the 12 noon o'clock hour. DSTR, Dallas Sports Talk Ranking. The narrative has been set. We've been exposing. We told everyone the NBA commissioner, Adam Silver, is complicit. They're trying to destroy the Dallas market. The Dallas market had, since last Groundhog's Day. We told you, go watch the movie Groundhog's Day. You see how it never ends. The bad news never ends. And Dallas just received bad news again once the reserves for the All-Star game were announced. Cooper Flag. Now, everybody knows that Dallas Sports Talk Radio is the home of the homers. We are the #1 sports talk news weather traffic broadcast dedicated to the Metroplex Star. There's no debate. Cooper Flag, the youngest to ever do it. Hashtag witnessing history in Dallas. Hashtag Dallas flag flies high. Hashtag flag flies high. Hashtag Dallas flag planted. Hashtag flag planted in Dallas. However you want to look at it, however you want to say it. Ever since Dallas Mavericks received the #1 pick, it's been nothing but bad talk about the Metroplex sports. They started with Nico Harrison. Now, we're not the ones who just putting it out here. Go check the archives. We got to start with 2 years ago, 3 seasons ago, when Frank Vogel got fired from the Lakers. You had Charles, Chuck, Kenny the Jet, Shaq, all screaming, Frank Vogel, oh, he didn't get the chance. Oh, it's a travesty. Frank Vogel did not get the opportunity. He just won the championship. How the Lakers don't know what they're doing. That's what you guys said. That's what Charles Barkley said. Kenny the Jet said. That's what Shaq said. All of you were in agreement that Frank Vogel was some type of coach, head coach. He's some awesome coach. Goes to Phoenix. Got Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, KD. Can't even make the playoffs. Can't even brush 500. Didn't even go 40 and 40. They went 40 and 42. It's the same coach. Everybody sit up there, they want to get the pom-poms out when he get fired from the Lakers. But when Darvin Ham get fired, there's nothing said by Chuck. There's nothing said about, dang, man, he just got him to the Western Conference. Nothing that said. Kepler got him in the playoffs after missing the playoffs when they got rid of Frank Vogel. None of that said. Lakers fire Darvin Ham. Boom, they bring in J.J. Redick. Frank Vogel at the Phoenix Suns. Now, Phoenix fires, oh, it's a travesty. Frank Vogel, man, we got to start finding out what's going on with these GMs. These GMs are knuckleheads. I can't say what I want to say about these GMs, but Frank Vogel, he's this guy. Out of basketball, the debacle happens in Dallas last 2025 Groundhog Day. The governor, Patrick Dumont, wants Luka gone. Nico Harrison is the scapegoat. No one stands up for Nico. We the only ones, straight up Texas was the only one stood up for Nico. Then we turn on the television when you were still part of TNT inside the NBA. You had Charles, Nico, a friend of mine. I can't believe the Dallas Mavericks. Nobody said anything about Patrick Dumont being a knucklehead. No one said anything about Patrick Dumont being a knucklehead. You all say that the evaluators need to be looked upon. Somebody needs to be looking at the evaluators. We told you last year, Adam Silver is complicit. Whatever's going on with the NBA, it's like they're trying to destroy the Dallas market. You took all of the headlines last year when they allowed Patrick Dumont to run Luka Doncic, #Luka Doncic get run out of town. Groundhog's Day 2025. Everybody in the whole world thinking it's April Fools. Hey, it's April Fools in America. Luka Doncic been traded. How did that happen? Oh, it was Nico Harrison. That's what the bombs at the fan hate and the bombs at the ticket chick and the bomb Mike Ducey. Whole year, it was Nico. I got a gang of 7 that said Nico is the reason why Luka telling lies. Then we tell y'all about Greg Spittle, how lazy he is as a GM, a producer, whatever he wants to be at Odyssey. All of them on the same narrative, but nobody wants to tell the truth. Your eyes are not deceiving you. They are trying to destroy the Dallas basketball market, and you're allowing it to happen because everyone's talking trash. If they doing the sleight of hand technique, they telling you it's Nico. You got a whole fan base trying to shoot down Nico Harrison, knowing that it was Patrick Dumont. All of the local radio allow you to trash Nico Harrison's name. So here you go. We told you last year that Adam Silver was complicit with the destruction of the Dallas Mavericks. And yesterday proved it while he was up in New York with your former Dallas Maverick, Jalen Brunson. In New York with your former Dallas Maverick, #Luka Doncic. The only sports talk news, weather, traffic broadcast, hashtag straight up Texas every day, Monday through Friday, right here at Dallas Sports Talk Radio. We are the only ones that were telling you Adam Silver is complicit. He allows the Patrick Dumont to mismanage. That's why they cut out Mark Cuban. That's why they did all of this without Mark Cuban, because it's a conspiracy. They keep talking about they're not moving the team. They're talking about making this a destination. Dallas, Texas is a destination vacation spot. We're going to build casinos and resorts, and everybody's from around the world is going to come to Dallas, Texas for a destination vacation spot. What do you mean, Governor? The governor trying to push this agenda of building a casino here in Dallas. You're right. Who wants to come to Dallas to see anything when you running all the stars out of town, sending them to LA to the Lakers, sending them to New York to the Knicks? Then Adam Silver sitting up in the press box looking at what I've created. We got Madison Square Garden sold out. LeBron James, Luka Doncic, Jalen Brunson, Big Cat, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, Mike Brown. This is like a soap opera. The former head coach of the Lakers got fired after one season because LeBron didn't like him as a coach. He's now the head coach in New York, but they can't bring anybody in. Like, they can't sell out watching the Knicks. So only when Dallas Mavericks go up there on Dr. Martin Luther King Day and slaughter them, that's when they change it around. When Flag Flies High went into MSG on MLK Day and straight bust that bomb at home in New York. I'd rather be in New York than be a Dallas Maverick. Go ahead and get blown out by the youngest to ever do it, Cooper Flag. Then when the NBA has the opportunity to celebrate the most celebrated 18 teenager in the history of the game, what they do, they crap on them. Adam Silver is complicit. Cooper Flag should have been an all-star reserve. There's no way in the world LeBron James should have been even named to the all-star team. Last year, he was a starter and didn't even play. The man was one of the ones who petitioned to change the format of the all-star game and did not even play. Load management in the all-star game. Go check our archives. Hashtag Dallas Sports Talk Radio. Hashtag straight up Texas. Hashtag LeBron James. That's all of us. We told you all last year. Adam Silver is complicit. The governor, Patrick Dumont, is sabotaging the team. Cooper Flag not being named to the 2026 All-Star Game, that's the most bogus thing. They put LeBron James in the All-Star Game as a reserve. This dude didn't even play in the All-Star Game as a starter last year. Starters get voted in by the fans, the coaches, everybody in the world, and the press. Everybody in the world want to see the king service his court. Go out there in the All-Star Game. What does he do? Load management. I'm going to sit this one out, y'all. I'm going to sit this one out and enjoy it. I just want to enjoy it. So why give him another All-Star Game? To do what? He didn't even play in the one last year. So you make him a reserve to do what? Not play in this one? That's 2 slots that could have gone to deserving players. And Cooper Flag is one of those deserving players. Anyone who has watched the NBA this year and seen what Cooper Flag has done at the Dallas Mavericks without any help, the narrative was set as soon as the season started. We told y'all 2 years ago, man, it's a travesty what they did to Frank Vogel. Oh yeah, Frank Vogel, he helped win the championship at the Lakers, and anybody that helped win the championship at the Lakers, I look at them different. They're a different caliber. But when Darvin Ham takes what Frank Vogel that ran in the ground in a season and a half, that man doesn't get any praises. That man doesn't get any support. That man get run out of town. Everybody like, man, I forgot Darvin Ham was even the coach at the Lakers. He becomes a joke. It becomes funny. Everybody laughing when Darvin Ham get run out of there. But then when Frank Vogel go to Phoenix, they like, oh man, Frank Vogel, he's not getting a fair shot. Well, Frank Vogel is on the coaching staff here in Dallas. And instead of everybody being on this same narrative they was 2 seasons ago about him being some type of head coach that bona fide, that deserved 2 head coaching jobs that he got fired from, he's on the coaching staff here in Dallas. So why is it that when Cooper Flag started the season as a point guard, everybody had the same narrative? What are they doing in Dallas? I think even last week, they were saying the same thing. Cooper Flag should not have been playing point guard. Man, to start the season with Cooper Flag at point guard, that just was dumb. That was a terrible decision. What makes it terrible is that's 49, 50 games ago. That man did it for like, if those 10 games really dictate the outcome of the rest of the season, then yeah, you may be right. Cooper Flag shouldn't have been a point guard. But when you on a narrative, everybody on the same narrative, obviously, we would think Chuck would know better. Kenny the Jet would know better. Shaq knows better. Shaq said the man should have been an all-star. And if you watching and you paying attention, for them to allow LeBron James to be the last man chosen as a reserve, although LaVrea up in Portland is an all-star. Sakeem, what's the dude name over in Indianapolis? Siakam is an all-star. They didn't even have 13 wins. That's an all-star. And Cooper Flag doesn't become an all-star. Cooper Flag doesn't become an all-star when Pascal Siakam makes the all-star team with 13 wins. 13 wins, y'all. This man was in the finals last year. Cooper Flag was at Duke, taking his team to the Final Four. Coming in the league, not getting calls. Ain't nobody talking about that. How terrible the officiating is for this young man. Got beat up against Houston the other game. That's how that Houston was able to come back. Then you have Kenny the Jet Thompson. He don't want to see Cooper Flag develop bad habits trying to do too much. It's like y'all don't even pay attention to some of the crap that you spit out of there going from TNT to ESPN. All these alphabets got you confused about the game of basketball. So when you're watching, and we tell everybody, when you're watching history, it's hard to gauge it. Sometimes you need to sit on your hands and close your mouth and watch. You just saw this man get crapped on for not becoming the youngest all-star in the history of the game. Out of all the things they telling you that he's doing historic, they made LeBron James the last reserve for the all-star game. That's what you should be talking about. LeBron James didn't deserve to be the all-star, the last all-star chosen. He didn't even play into the game last year. So why should he get the opportunity to be the last all-star for the reserves?